welcome back to the Chris and Bob Show. Obviously, we're not in the Chris and Bob studios today because they're under construction. Our boss decided that we needed a conference room. So hopefully next week we'll have a new location for you. But today we're going to be talking about down payment assistance loans and the Minnesota Housing Grant and Loan Program. So we hope you can find a lot of value in today's episode. And with that, I'll send it over to Chris at the whiteboard.
Thank you, Bob. Chris here from the Chris and Bob Show. Like Bob mentioned, today we're talking about some down payment assistance programs, and specifically one that's offered through the Minnesota Housing Finance Agency. You'll hear that referred to a lot of times as the MHFA program. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you some down payment assistance. So we've talked about a lot of programs so far on this show that have required a 3% down payment, a 3.5% down payment, a 5% down payment. This is going to be an option that's going to allow you to borrow some of that down payment requirements, which is going to reduce the amount of money that you need to have in order to get into a home. As a loan officer, there's a few criteria that we're going to look at just really for a high-level overview right off the bat to see whether or not there's any possibility that you're going to qualify for this program. And there's really three of them in particular. Number one is, are you looking to spend less than $307,000 on a home? $307,300 to be exact. If you're purchasing a home for more than $307,000, it's not going to be eligible for the down payment assistance programs offered through the MHFA. Number two, is your credit score a 660 or above? If your credit score is below a 660, that will not meet the requirements of the down payment assistance programs that are offered with Minnesota Housing. And then number three is your annual household income more than $99,500 a year? If your household income exceeds that, none of the down payment assistance programs are going to be available, unfortunately, at that point in time. But let's say you do meet those three criteria. The down payment assistance is going to be structured in one of two ways. It's either going to be a monthly payment or it's going to be a deferred payment. The monthly payment is going to be a loan that's given to you, which you're going to pay back on a monthly basis over the course of 10 years. And the interest rate on that loan is going to be the exact same as it is on your mortgage. So you are paying that back each month along with your mortgage. The deferred payment option is going to be something that does not require a payment from you, and the only time that you're actually going to pay that back is when you refinance the home or when you sell the home. So one of the common misconceptions that I hear a lot of times with down payment assistance is that it's a gift, it's being given to me, it's a grant of some sort. The reality is that it's actually a loan. You're paying it back either on a monthly basis or when you refinance or sell the home. So because of that, a lot of people who maybe have a down payment but were thinking, geez, if I can do some down payment assistance, why not? When you start to realize that it is in fact a loan and it does charge interest and you do pay it back, a lot of people do end up deciding that maybe the Minnesota Housing Program is not the best option for them, but it's definitely an option for some people. And in fact, there's two different programs available through Minnesota Housing. Number one is going to be the Startup Program. That's going to be a first-time homebuyer program, someone who has not owned a home in the last 3 years. And then you've got the Step Up Program. So that's going to be an option for someone who does own a home, but they're looking to step up into a larger home for them and their family. So both of those options are available. But definitely contact Bob or myself and we'll look at the program guidelines, see whether or not it makes sense for you, break down the numbers. And if it works, that's great. If not, there's a lot of other options available out there too, and Bob and I'd be glad to talk to you about that. So with that, we'll send it back to Bob in the studio. You have a great day.
Thanks, Chris, for that valuable information on the Minnesota Housing Program and all that it has to offer for our borrowers. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. We'll be glad to help you out, or give us a call. We'd be more than happy to talk you through some of the situations that you all have. Please join us next week when we talk about refinancing. A lot of questions out there. Interest rates are low. It's something that we haven't discussed here much on the Chris and Bob Show, with the exception of talking that rates were low. So we'd like to talk you through the process, let you know how to evaluate whether it's worth it. So please join us next week. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.